Hi Taurus, welcome to your April 2018 overview reading. Oh my God, it's already April. Okay, so first of all, happy birthday to those of you who have birthdays coming up in April. And this reading is going to be an all areas of life reading. So, or I shouldn't say all areas, but it's going to be an areas of life spread. So I hope you enjoy it. And the other thing that I want to mention, I'll give all the details at the end, but I just want you guys to know that I am going to be going on vacation at the end of March, beginning of April. So, I'll talk about, if you want readings, the time, what's going on with my vacation and everything. Okay. So let's see what's happening for Taurus this month. Oh, and this is good for you if you are sun, moon, or rising Taurus. So all of those are welcome. Okay. The oracle card for you this month is... Nope. That does not want to come up. Okay. For Taurus in April, Serenity. Really make sure you're paying attention to, I really like this card. Pay attention to your home space. Like, pay attention to where and when you feel really aligned and cozy and comfortable. Those are the things that you're going to want to create for yourself in April. And so as you go through this, it's just about making a space that is grounded and a place that you can go and decompress. That is probably the most important thing for you, is no matter if you're renting a room or you're in college or you might have a chaotic home, do what you can. Do what you can in your physical space, and that's going to really nourish you this month. Now, the central energy for you in April is the Three of Pentacles. So you're building. It's like you're getting to work and you're not, really fooling around with your efforts. So it's probably going to be a busy time for you in April, and it's one of those things that it's going to have some payoff, but you're going to be hustling in April. So just keep that in mind, and we'll see how all of this plays out and how this gets reflected through the other cards. So this is what's going on with you personally. See, this is why I got a strong hit that it was home. The Serenity is home peace, and you have the Four of Rods happening personally for you. And that is all about crafting your ideal space, creating a foundation on which you can build on in terms of home. And remember, this can even be through manifestation. It doesn't have to mean you fall into a perfect picture. Like if you're not in the place where you want to live, or you're not in the city you ultimately want to be in, or you don't own a home yet, that doesn't matter. You can manifest in the meantime and do what you can with what you have in the short term. That's the biggest piece of this. So it looks like you're really getting a lot of clarity around what you want long term and what you want to build on. Okay, so the clarifiers for this, for the Four of Rods, what's happening with you personally? Oop. Let's see. 10 of Swords, okay? And you have to let go of perfect pictures. You have to let go of, if it doesn't happen this way, then I'm not getting what I want. It's like, if you can loosen up on the how, and if you can loosen up on the exact timing of events and things like that, it's going to make this a lot easier. So the more you can have some fluidity, the easier it's going to be. And that means that you have to let something go, or if something isn't working or just is feeling stuck, just let it go and focus on the big picture, focus on the long term. We also have the Seven of Rods. Watch yourself for I'm getting a sense that this is overwhelm. If you get too stuck in perfection, it's going to make it really challenging to bring this to life. Make sure that you're taking it easy with yourself, because the Seven of Rods can be really, really fatiguing. Like you're working. And then if you have a perfect picture around the way it needs to happen, that you're going to shoot yourself in the foot, because you're going to follow this up with disappointment and frustration. Okay, so take it easy. This is money, your financial state in April. Two of Cups, boom, you're getting the things that you need. Okay. Let me clarify this to see what else is going on. It looks clear and it looks healthy. So you have the right things going on. Remember, I am reading for a pretty large audience. So of course it's like, this doesn't mean that you're going to pay off your debt immediately, or that everything is going to be hunky-dory, or that it's going to be a record-breaking month necessarily. But if you are really putting your sights on what you need, that's what's going to come through. So part of it is energetic. Remember that. And we have the Six of Coins. So again, give and take. This is a good time to be generous with what you can. You know, as I've said before, if you're looking for more money, tip your barista. You know, if you have a hairdresser, like, give them an extra tip. Like, it's about communicating energetically that you have enough. And as you do that, it's going to come back in. Do it within reason. Do it within an area that works for you and a quantity that works for you. But with whatever you need, you want to give a little, so that you can call that back into your space. Okay, and then we also have Seven of Swords. So again, walking away from the perfect pictures and like the feelings of, you know, I need it to happen this way, or it's similar to the Ten of Swords, as in you're actively making a decision to walk away from certain things, or maybe there's something material that you want that could actually be blocking you from actually creating a really healthy, happy space for yourself. And so if you reprioritize and restructure your goals and what you want, that's going to make it a lot easier to manifest the things that you need. Now, this is your community, family, and friends. Whatever is more important to you, this is how it's going to show up. But just kind of what you have going on socially. Wheel of Fortune. Ugh. Some of you are like, no, that means good things rolling in. So if that's how it resonates to you, then wonderful. I don't like unpredictability, so Wheel of Fortune is not my favorite card. Let's see what we have. You have the Four of Winters, so the Four of Swords. Making sure you are resting. Really, really taking a breather, especially if people are fatiguing you and people are like being high maintenance and up in your space. Just like take a break. Like you don't have to deal with volatile people if you don't want to, and just keep that in mind. We also have the Devil. I'm getting that there could be some codependency going on. And what that means is like feeling the need to solve everyone else's problems, you know, like putting your nose in other people's business because you feel like you know how to fix it, or you are able to, and you can help them, you can do it, but that doesn't mean that you should necessarily, because it could become a drain. And so I see this as like bad habits, and so I think that's why the Wheel of Fortune is sitting here, because it's going to be different for all of you. I would say pay attention to how people are making you feel, and if they make you feel like crap, if they make you exhausted, if they are draining, you know, it's okay to take a break from those people, or just kind of, you know, phase them out altogether. It's all about what you want and what you need. Okay, and romance, this is like, it doesn't really matter if you're partnered or single, or if you even want partnership, but what we have coming through is the Nine of Rods. This card kind of makes me laugh. Okay, so it's like you are moving forward, whatever it is that you want, right? So you have home and your efforts Like, this is you bringing your dreams into physical reality, and part of that does require effort. So whether you're in partnership and you're really, really working to make things healthy and healing and what's the other word I'm looking for? Stable. It's like that's going to require effort. Not a bad thing. It's just about the application. And the clarifiers, we have the, okay, Nine of Spring. This is the same card. So it's saying that now this is a direct, make the effort. If more of your efforts are leaning towards work and money and finances, do that. If you don't even want partnership, do what you want. If you are looking to really support your relationship and really go all in with it, make sure you're doing the work on yourself, that you're really being mindful of your communication, that you're being mindful of the things that you can do to be your best self. And that can also mean taking care of your body. I know that you guys hear me say that a lot, but I can't reiterate it enough, because it is so important for you guys to take care of yourselves. And the other thing we have is the Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like you're creating that foundation for yourself. You have 3 nines down here. Isn't that cool? Okay, so anyway, it's like you're working towards that, and you are creating that strong foundation. That's what you have in the center of the reading, and that's what you're building for yourself. So make sure that you are you're honoring that, and that you're paying attention to the things that you want and need. And as you apply yourself, your relationship or your opportunities when it comes to dating, or your marriage, or your whatever, as you give the necessary effort, it's going to improve. Please remember that I am not referring to addiction, abuse, or adultery. Those are completely separate issues that are usually way more complex. I am not talking about those when I'm saying give an effort and it's going to have payoff. I just want to throw that out there as a disclaimer, that if you are with a really, a bad partner, it's a whole different ballgame, okay? Now for the timeline, at the beginning of April, you have loudspeaker. This is about communicating what you need energetically. I'm getting that this is more important for manifestation. This came up for Aries too, is that the more you ask for what you want, the more you can, sorry, my cat is being crazy. The more you ask for the things that you need, the faster they're going to make an appearance. Don't take that as just being talk or being nonsense. It really can make a big difference. Just like communicate clearly. And this again is more on the manifestation level than I'm not saying this so much as being interpersonal, although that is important as well. Okay, second quarter, we have abundance. See, you have things coming through. You have the rewards coming through. It's just a matter of being open to receiving. It's like until you are grounded and feel like, okay, this is something that I feel aligned with and that I'm ready for, you could be creating blocks. So make sure that if this is the area that you struggle with, or you're struggling to receive more money, more love, more whatever, that you that's the work that you're doing. Third quarter, we have soul knowing. So this is you having your intuition turned on a little bit more. And it's kind of like, the direction that you the direction that you want to go, but it's about really holding on to that clearly and concisely. It's like your soul knows. And the more you can put spirit in the driver's seat, it's going to help you align with your decisions a little bit more. That I'm not saying that just meditate and all your problems go away. That's not what I'm saying. It's more from a practical standpoint. When you're looking at healing, when you're looking at manifestation, the more your spirit is kind of giving you pointers, the easier it is on yourself. and then we have throat chakra. Now, this is more the communication with relationships with other people. Loudspeaker, this is more vibrational. By the end of April, then it's more of asking specifically, whether it be to people or to an employer or friends or family. This is what I want. This is what I need. And as you do that, you're going to see who delivers and who falls to the side, who comes up short. And the more you get clear on that, the easier it's going to be for you to figure out what you need to do next. Now I have a 3-card pick for you guys. And if you want to make this romance specific, that's fine, because they are the Tarot of Sexual Magic cards, but they're not. I'm just going to do general readings with this. Make sure that you just do whatever feels right. I don't care if you pick before or after I flip them over. You're not going to do it wrong, okay? So do whatever you want. All right, card number 1. We have the King of Chalices. This is emotional availability. Leading with your heart, leading with vulnerability is going to give you the biggest rewards. Card number 2, we have the Star. This corresponds with soul knowing. So it's like you have the right things in place. You're doing the right things and you're heading in the right direction. You just have to trust that things are going to fall into place as they should. So if something isn't coming up fast enough for you, or if it doesn't look like it's going to work out, I would say just hold tight, because it's probably that things are happening behind the scenes and you just can't see it yet. Card number 3, we have the 7 of Wands. So again, be cautious with overexerting yourself. Make sure that you're not overdoing it and that you're not trying too hard, especially in your relationships that are both platonic, romantic, and familial. This is something where you kind of want to make sure you're making empowered decisions first, rather than, just going all out with overgiving to people. Okay, so that is all I have for the reading. Just so you know, I am going to be on vacation from March 29th to April. I do readings again on April 5th. So that's the time when it's like, if you order a reading during that week, please know that I will not be getting it back to you within 72 hours as usual. I will come back and start doing readings on April 5th. So that's when I'm going to be following up with all my emails and everything, but I'd really like to enjoy my vacation, so I'm not going to be reading during that week. If you are interested in getting a reading, I recommend getting it before or after that week. So again, the 29th of March to April 5th is when I will not be doing readings. So either get it before or after, unless you're cool with waiting. If you pay and submit your request form, that's totally fine. Just make sure that you understand that I am not going to be doing readings during that week. I will make sure to put something up on my website so that it is very, very clear that I am on vacation, and my email will be on autoresponder during that week. Okay? Just so we're all clear. And the other thing, if you have a birthday in April or May and you want a free solar year reading, which is exclusive to people who sign up for my newsletter, go check out the link in my description box to get your free solar year reading. It comes out at the end of your birthday month. Make sure you sign up for that if you are interested. And I also do live readings, so if you want an oracle card, or if you want to watch me live on Sundays when I usually do the Facebook readings for everybody, go ahead and check that out. Go follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more content. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, all of the links to do that are in the description box. Thank you, Taurus. I absolutely appreciate you. And until next time, have a wonderful April. Bye-bye.